One very powerful tool for students who struggle with reading and writing is speech to text. Speech to text software is a tool that takes what a student says and writes it out for them. For a student that struggles with typing, this takes that out of the equation so that they can communicate their ideas quickly without having to take the time to type or write their ideas down. Within Foothill School Division, we do have access to Google Drive, and all students have access to this. And Google Drive is a full-featured Office suite that gives students access to file storage and word processing, spreadsheets, and presentation software that they can use within a Google Chrome browser. Now, within this, Google Docs is one tool which supports speech to text. So in order to install this, all you need to do is, first of all, make sure that you have a copy of Google Chrome. Google Chrome can be downloaded from chrome.google.com. It is just a web browser like Safari or Internet Explorer. However, it does allow for a number of add-ons which we'll be exploring through this blog. Once you've downloaded Google Chrome, the next step is to simply click on Google Drive right here, drive.google.com. And it will take you to a login screen. Now, for all of our Foothill School Division students, their login will be the same as their computer login, which is their first name dot last name at, and then it's going to be followed by specifically gm.fsd38.ab.ca. So my name is Doug Stevens, so mine would be doug.stevens at gm.fsd38.ab.ca. Their password will be the same password that they use for their regular computer login. And if they can't remember that, just have them talk to their on-site technology facilitator. I'm going to pause this video now just so that I don't reveal my own login and password. So as you can see, I'm now logged into my Google Drive. You can see I do have a number of files in here as I use this quite extensively myself. However, in order to install the software we're looking at, the very first step is to create our first Google document. Now, Google document is just like a Word document. It's a word processor file. Obviously, you can see there's a Google Sheets, which is similar to Word's Excel, or Google Slide, which is similar to Microsoft PowerPoint. One thing to note is that all of three of these work within the cloud, and so if you start some work at school, you can come home, log in with the same account, and continue the same work at home. So I'm going to go to Google Documents, and this will open up a new word processor. It's just by default called Untitled Document, but you can change that if you like. But I'd like to install the speech-to-text software. So I'm going to click on Add-ons, and I'm going to choose Get Add-ons. Now, the name of the add-on I'm looking for is Speech Recognition. And so I'm just going to go ahead and type that, press Enter, and you should see an icon that looks just like this. And it's called Speech Recognition, and it says Add for Free. And so I'm just going to go ahead and press Add for Free. It's going to tell me that this wants to be able to manage my documents, which is going to be necessary if it's going to record what I say. Also, it wants to be able to manage its own data within the application, like various settings you might change within it. So I'm going to go ahead and press Accept because I'm totally fine with that. That's exactly what I would expect to see. And it tells me that speech recognition has now been installed as an add-on. So if I click on add-ons, you'll see speech recognition is now there, and I can just press Start. Immediately, a new little column opens up to the right side of my editor, and you can see it's given me some options. I'm going to change my dialect to Canadian English because it does make a slight difference in terms of how accurate the software is at picking up my voice. And then once I'm satisfied, I'm just going to go ahead and press Start. At this point, it should be recording everything that I say, period. I can begin a new sentence and end it with a period. Period. So as you can see, it's not perfect, but it is a lot better than waiting for a student that struggles with typing or struggles with writing to get that information down. With this tool, they can speak their thoughts and it will simply record everything that they say. And then all the student has to do is go back later and edit. I do find that if you use a headset microphone, it tends to pick up more accurately, although using a computer built-in microphone, as I'm using right now, you can see it did a reasonable job.